welcome back to the Husky Haven pack, and I am super excited to share a couple of unboxings with you today. Both of these kits are a part of the Diamond Art Club Disney Princess line. So these kits released about a couple weeks ago at this point, December 7th, and there were 20 kits that released on that Saturday, and two of these kits were must-haves for our household. So um, one of the unboxings that we'll start with today is Terrific Tiana, and then we will close out the video with Wishing with Ariel. So let's just go ahead and jump right into that unboxing, okay? We're going to start with Terrific Tiana. So I'm going to pull this one away. So just to go over some stats before we get into the box, this is that artwork there of gorgeous Tiana. The stats are 50.8 centimeters by 60.7. This has that unique pink diamond, the pink branding on the outside. Usually for squares, as you can see right here, it's a square drill kit. Usually with Diamond Art Club, the square kits are blue branding, but because they are that special Disney Princess line, they went ahead and did something pretty unique with this soft pink box on the outside, whether they're pink or whether they're squares or round, sorry. But in this case, it's really exciting because it really gives it like a uniqueness to the brand. So on the side, you'll see Tiana's gorgeous profile there. Absolutely my favorite princess. So unleash your inner artist on the right-hand side. On the left, we have a thumbnail there, just like all these new boxes. We're looking at 36 colors with 1 AB and 4 fairy dusts with a total of 49,776 drills. So Disney has their branding over here with the Mickey ears, and then on the bottom are those stats. So in case you like to store your stash like this is how I do it. I have a shelf in my hallway area where I keep all of them, and thankfully with this thumbnail on the bottom, I'm able to keep the bottom side outwards, so I'm able to easily see which kit is where and I don't have to pull everything out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's open her up. So like I said earlier, Tiana is my absolute favorite princess in the Disney universe there. I don't know, like I remember the first time I watched Princess and the Frog, it really captured something in my soul. There was just something really unique about the art style. Maybe it was just the setting, the music definitely, and Prince Naveen. He's really charismatic one. So it's just everything about the coming of the story and everything, and just really hit home for me. This one's, there we go. All right, so in here we have that usual sleeve. So let's go ahead and we'll take that out. And then here are our kit contents there. And also I just noticed really quick, on here, I don't know if that was on purpose, I'm sure it was, but the drill on here is green. So I'm wondering if the drills on the front match the princess. That was something I just barely noticed. But with that being said, we have our usual toolkit there. We have our sticker pamphlet right here. And then underneath, now with these Disney kits, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they have the treasure quest, but just like my first unboxing video, I'm going to keep you in a little bit of suspense. I'm going to open up the toolkit and the pamphlet first, in case you're new and you want to see exactly what's in here, and then we'll see if there's a treasure quest in there. So with all of the new Diamond Art Club toolkits, you're going to get something pretty much similar to this. So this is their twist and pick pen. I'll open that in just a second for you, as well as their nice big trays, and then you get some baggies as well. So the baggies generally aren't enough to kit up the whole project, but at least it's, they give you some in there in case you want to keep the special drills afterwards, or you want to start with that if you're newer to diamond painting and you just want to get started. You could probably, especially with this kit, maybe start with that until you get an upgraded storage system. So with that being said, here's Diamond Art Club's new twist and pick pen. So on this end, you just pull that off there, and then with their new kits, they have this brass nib. Much better than their plastic tip, in my honest opinion. On my current whip, I've been using this pen with this tip, and I must say, I'm actually quite loving it, you guys. They made quite an improvement. And then on the other end is that four placer. There's another multi-placer in there we'll get to in just a second. But with this pen, just go ahead and twist it. You twist the barrel clockwise. It is a little bit hard, and what I've realized from using this, if you press this part here inwards towards the barrel and twist with the other hand, it's much easier, and then you'll see the putty starts to come out there, but you don't need nearly as much. You can just tap that flat, and then there you go. It's ready for you to use. So with that being said, you just put the cap on it, and then here's the rest of your goodies with that toolkit. Slide it open. Then you have some of that, the pink heart wax if you like to keep that, the putty if you're more of a putty person like myself. Then you have a nice 7-placer, a nice big tray for you to start using with this kit here. I really like these trays too. They're really nice, good quality, especially an improvement from Diamond Art Club's older toolkits. So highly recommend those. Using those. Go ahead and move that to the side for that for now, and then we'll get into the sticker pamphlet sheet here. So inside here, it's your thank you for your purchase. This is going to include your sticker sheet once you open this up. There it is. So go ahead and pull this up for just a second. So in here are some tips and tricks. So if you're newer to diamond painting, here's your tips and tricks, step by step, and kit contents down here. On this left side is a QR code to take you to the Facebook VIP group. And then on this side, if you're newer to Diamond Art Club and you want to download their app, you can use these QR codes to take you there, and then you get 20% off your first in-app purchase. So pretty awesome there. So here is that sticker sheet. Isn't she gorgeous? My goodness. I love these purple accents that go with her green color. So there is the sticker sheet that has the information on it. So just so you guys know, if you were to lift this up, these are all individual stickers, so you can put them wherever you need to, sticker in a logbook or anything like that. Open it up, you can see right in there, terrific Tiana, Disney Princess and the Frog. And then we have our 36 color stickers in here. So with that being said, it looks like we're going to have 4 fairy dust like it said on the box, and then 1 AB there. So pretty nice color spread. It's going to be lots of color blocking. Just quickly looking at that, you can see there's going to be lots of color blocking, but we'll get more into that once I open up the kit for you. So very pretty. Very much looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. So, you guys ready to see the treasure quest card? Hopefully there is one in here, huh? Let's see. I do see one. How exciting. Okay, so treasure quest cards. So Treasure Quest is a secondary reward system that Diamond Art Club just started about a couple months ago. And in your kits, if you're lucky enough to get one of these, they are like a collectible card system. I know I'm really big on trading cards and stuff like that, so this hit really home, especially with this hobby. You can see that there's like a silver trim, maybe you can in there. I know some people have a hard time seeing what code system it is, but if you flip it over, and if it says Treasure Quest right here, that means that you have the newer cards, because they used to say trading cards and they didn't say what type of card it is. But here you can see by the silver lining all throughout the card, it's a silver card, which is the second level. There's bronze, silver, gold, and then what I call is obsidian, but Diamond Art Club calls it black, but I think obsidian sounds pretty cute. But here I did notice it says sliver. Just know it does say actually means silver. Kind of funny little typo there. So maybe these will be worth more later on, huh, when they fix those typos. But gorgeous holographic silver card there. So awesome. Glad we got one. So let's go ahead and we'll open up the kit here and we'll see what special drills we are working with. So, and hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. This is my second unboxing here on my channel, and I know after I posted that first one, I got so much positive feedback. So thank you guys so much for all your wonderful support. So that being said, I'd like to pull out the diamonds there. Look at that, right off the bat, you can see fairy dust notated by that Z letter there. But really quick, on the outside of the bag, you can see it marks it. It says Terrific Tiana there. So in case you want to store these diamonds away from your canvas, you can do that without fear of losing which kit goes to which. But with this color palette, I think it's pretty easy to see which one goes with which. So put that to the side and let's unroll the canvas, huh? There's our gorgeous princess right there. Oh my goodness. Yay! All right, so go ahead and I'm going to flip this back and roll it backwards just so it can lay flat a little quicker for me here. In case you guys didn't know that, you can do that with these kits in case you're newer and it's not laying flat for you quite as quickly as you'd like. You can roll it backwards and it'll lay flat. The other alternative, like here I have on the bottom, it's kind of rolling upwards. You can just peel a corner of that back, give it just a second to breathe, and then you can lay it flat back down and it'll help out a little bit. But these canvases are auto flattening. They have some magic imbued into the thread, so they'll lay flat for you eventually. But here is that gorgeous artwork. Not super big. With the canvases I've been working on lately, this is quite nice to see such a small one. So once again, it's 50.6 by 60.7. Lots of greens and that gorgeous white outline around her. I can imagine is going to be some of our some special, but maybe not. Looking at the legend on the right hand side here, doesn't look like that white outline is a special drill, but it's probably going to look spectacular. I have a lot of my special drills saved, so depending on how this goes and when I look at it, I might end up doing maybe like a fairy dust or something on the outline, but we'll see. But anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and let's open up the diamonds and let's see what we're working with here. Just so you can see again outside of the bag, very pretty. And then we get started here. I like to start with all the hefty colors. So here we go. So we got 3 big bags of 702 there, 3687, and then right away we have 2 big bags of Z745. It's like this yellow, like a pale yellow color. There we go. Get you guys focus there. You guys can kind of see that fairy dust there. Bring it up a little closer for you. It's got a slight shimmery effect on the top. It's got some mica dust on the top just to give it just a little bit of a twinkly effect there for you. Very pretty. I love fairy dust. So. And then we have 3 bags of 704. 348. 780. And then we come to our next fairy dust. Gorgeous. I am a purple person, so Z3041. I don't think I've seen this fairy dust in a kit before, so very pretty. You can definitely see the fairy dust on these. Very, very reflective, very pretty. Gonna give a nice effect once these drills are down on the canvas. So we got 3 nice big bags of those. So that's 2 of our fairy dusts down, and we have 2 more fairy dusts, and we have an AB to look at. 2 bags of 911 to end that strand on. Look at this little strand first. 3371. No special drills on this one. And then this is our last strand here. And then here is our AB, AB 470. It's like a forest green, and those ABs twinkle like crazy. That's like they give a blue twinkle effect. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. They have a iridescent coating on the top that really, really sparkle when the light catches them, and especially if you put them next to, if they're charted next to fairy dust, really, really twinkle. So these are going to be gorgeous. Really excited for those. 38. So at this strand, it's just the left of the last little ones. So we have one of our last fairy dusts here. I do believe we have one more fairy dust in this. So Z772. It is a very pastel green, and this is going to be a nice accent wherever it's going to get placed. And then here is our last fairy dust, Z165, and this one is probably one of the most iconic Princess and the Frog colors in my opinion. So this might go in her headband. I have a feeling it might go in her crown area, but we will see. So let's finish out the strand, huh? 3812, 436, 471, 580, 452, and then the last color is that brown 3857. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all of these diamonds back into the bag, and I'll be right back to go over where the special drills are going to go on the canvas. Okay, so be right back. All right, so we're back after I put all of those diamonds back in the bag. So just a quick recap of what we're looking at for our special drills here. We have our 1 AB and our 4 fairy dust. We have that AB, which is that percentage sign. Then we have the U-turn, the letter P, the plus, and then the white star on a burgundy background. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with that AB. So that is that percentage sign, and it's looking like in her dress, there's not a whole lot of it, but in the leaves in her dress, those are all the AB and the intertwine up here. That's AB right there. This right here is AB. So this darker green with the arrow, it's kind of hard to see. I'll try to bring it a little closer. So there's that darker green behind it that is not in a special drill, but the ones in front of it are. So like up in the sleeve there. And then there's one more right by where her hand is on her hip, this leaf right here. That is your AB. And then I'm pretty sure that's it for that AB. Just meant to accent like the center focal point of those leaves there on her dress. So that's our AB. And then next is the U-turn. I could not, at a quick glance, find a whole lot of this, in all honesty. So where I saw it were in 3 spots. So like above where the AB is of the leaf, it's right in there. There's like 3, actually right in here. It's like one little section right there for us. So that's, there wasn't a whole lot of it anyway, but just it's gonna be right next to that AB, so it'll probably grab our attention once it's down. Excuse me. The next one is going to be that letter P, which is right there. So we got a bit more of that one. So all on her sleeve of her arm, that yellow on her arm, that is all that fairy dust. So that letter P there. It's in both of her gloves, all the way down her fingers as well. In her necklace, right there, the letter P. It's also in her earring, and then in the background as well, in some chunks of that background. So all that color blocking, that letter P, we're gonna have quite a bit of that fairy dust going on. And then that's it for that fairy dust. The second to last fairy dust is that plus sign, which is a Z772. And for that one, I think that's going to be in the upper half here. So it's like actually in an accent. So along the inside of her dress, along where her skin tone is, it's going to be that color. So it's going to be really pretty right next to that green. So it's going to really reflect. And then as well, I had my suspicions earlier when I first saw it, but it is in the inside band of her crown there. So right in there, that's where we'll see that plus sign. And then I think that's it for that fairy dust. And then lastly, we have Z3041, which is that burgundy purplish color that was really gorgeous. So we have a lot of it. So I'm actually going to put the canvas down so that way you can see an aerial view of it. So we have a few different colors of purple. Like we'll look at this leaf here, for example. This inside color, it's kind of like the darker purple. That's all that fairy dust. So we see the lighter purple, that's just regular, and then like this more pinkish purple color, that's not it. It's this one here. So there's a lot of it. So like down here as well, the darker purple is what we'll see. Down here at the bottom, It's in this section right here as well. In this section, same thing, the darkest purple on the inside. And then in this flower here, it's on the, make sure, yep. So it's this one in here, going up here, and then there's like that pinkish one kind of intersecting in between it, but it's that darker purple. And then we have one more section right up here. So it's going to be that darker purple, not the pink here. That's just regular, the darker purple in here and in here. So those are our special drills there. Super, super gorgeous. I'm really, really excited to see how this one turns out, especially because she is my favorite princess and I absolutely had to have this one. I love the art style. I love that it's very on brand for her theme in her movie with the pops of color with the purple. I think that's really, really going to stand out. Um, so yeah, um, this was terrific. Tiana stats were 50.6 by 60.7. If you're interested in this one, let me know down in the comments. So this one is still in stock on Diamond Art Club. So if you're really wanting to pick this one up, make sure you go and pick it up before it sells out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one away. Then I'm going to grab the other unboxing of Wishing, which is Ariel. So be right back. All right, so we are back now with the second part of the unboxing, which is Wishing. Super, super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up here. There is that thumbnail of her sitting on a rock. This, to me, even though Ariel's not my favorite princess, this was the standout of all the Disney princess kits, in my personal opinion. Just that gorgeous yellow outline around her. I can't wait to open this and see exactly how that looks. So we have the Little Mermaid branding right up there, which is really cute. There's the name Wishing. It is 71.9 by 60, so this one is bigger than the Terrific Tiana. Same thing, that pink square branding there, which is specific to the Disney Princess line. In case you skipped ahead, put it up at the top, the Disney Princess line. Usually these boxes are blue since they're square, but since it's specifically the Princess line, they did do like this pastel pink color. So see, maybe it is true. Maybe it is this drill reflects directly to the Disney princess since she has that red hair. It does have that red drill there. So Diamond Art Club on the side, we have that beautiful portrait of Ariel there. Unleash your inner artist. Other side, there is our thumbnail. We have 67 colors, 1 AB, 5 fairy dust with a total of 69,649 drills. And then Hidden Mickey, right? There is our thumbnail there. Same stats, Wishing. So let's go ahead and let's get her open. So Ariel is, I would say, maybe top 3 princesses. I definitely love the soundtrack in the movie. The soundtrack is something you definitely, when you hear it, you kind of have to sing along, right? And then with the live action movie that just came out, how long ago was that? Well over a year by now. We went and watched it in theaters and I was blown away. I thought she did an absolutely fantastic job as Ariel. So there we go. Let's go ahead and open it up. So there's our toolkit in there. So just to save some time on the video, I am not going to open the toolkit and go over the contents. I did that in the first unboxing with Terrific Tiana. If you are interested in seeing the toolkits and me going in detail, if I could just ask you to scrub backwards to that part of the video, I'd really appreciate it. So we do get another one in there for us, as well as our sticker pamphlet, the thank you for your purchase. So inside here is our sticker sheet. This is going to help make life a lot easier when it comes to putting the stickers on our storage systems, so that way we don't have to reflect to the legends on the side. So same thing, just real quick, QR code to the Facebook VIP group. Once you've made your very first purchase, you can join in there. Great people, wonderful resource for all of us. I know I love checking in on there on pretty much daily. 20% off your first in-app purchase, so there's a couple QR codes there. Tips, kit contents, and step-by-step instructions underneath. And then here is that sticker sheet, Wishing. There is that artwork. Gorgeous. Love it. And then so we have 67 colors, square, there's stats, and then same thing if you wanted to put these in a logbook, you can. And then once we open it up, here are our sticker sheets there. Very, very pretty. So we have our 5 fairy dust there and 1 AB, as well as we have some 6,000 range colors. So we have about three of the 6,000 range colors. So I know I haven't gone over this yet, but the 6,000 range is not colors that are usually in the DMC. That's what these last numbers are. They're the colors in the DMC, which is how we get our color code system from. 6,000 range is specifically to Diamond Art Club. So if you're wondering, why is there a giant gap between 3,000 and 6,000? Because Diamond Art Club, these are specific colors to them. So we have our 1 AB and our 5 special drills down here, or the 5 fairy dust, 6 special drills, 5 fairy dust, 1 AB. So let's go ahead and open it up and see exactly where everything goes. Go ahead and move this over to the side. My favorite part, I think, of these unboxings, excuse me, earthquake, huh? Is to see, do we have a treasure quest? And we do. So that's exciting. So in here, same thing. It looks like it is a bronze card. There's that artwork there. Got the Disney branding in here on this bottom corner, as well as the Little Mermaid branding right there, wishing. And this one's a little bit hard. I know I've seen some people say it's hard to tell between gold and bronze. For me, I just kind of like look at it at an angle and see if it's more bronzy, like in here in this diamond. The biggest telltale sign for me, if I see a diamond shape up here, I know that that's bronze. Gold, I think, has a literal, like a 4-sided diamond. This one has like the Diamond Art Club shaped diamond. Same thing on the back, treasure quest card, and it says right there in case you need to confirm as well, bronze. And then if you scratch off that little section right there, there's a code, and you can use that QR code to take you to that section where if you have enough of these cards, you can redeem a reward. So it's usually either gift cards or the highest tier reward is a custom diamond art painting. So make sure you check out that website so you can get all the details there of exactly how many treasure quest cards of each type you need. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look. That one was an easy open. Okay, so pull out the diamonds here. Get a quick glance at the color palette there. I know for that outline, that's going to be lots of that gray color, so very, very pretty though. And then there's that wishing on the outside so you can see exactly what drills go to what kit. And then go ahead and open this here, and then we'll go over the drills themselves. So this one actually opens left to right, or right to left, whichever way. Look at how gorgeous. Super pretty. So Ariel is actually my husband's favorite. I know he loves Ariel and Moana, so once we get a Moana kit, I'm pretty sure it's over for our bank account. He's gonna have to have everything with Moana. So there is the full kit. And this one's actually a lot easier to show on camera too because it's more of a landscape style painting. So that being said, we'll take a quick look at the cover here. So compared to the Terrific Tiana one, this one does have the pink lines on it. So if you're newer to Diamond Art Club and you don't know what that is, this is not on the canvas. This is actually the canvas cover. There is a thick plastic on the outside. Just in case anyone's wondering, the pink lines did not transfer to the glue. And these just help you see exactly where these pre-perforated sections are. So if you're wanting to work in smaller sections, they're usually 10 by 10 centimeters. You can easily see exactly where they are. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see. Bring it up here. You can give it just a little tug, rips, and then you can easily work in that section. Once you have all your drills down, then you just rip off that perforated plastic area and throw it away. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what pretty colors we got going on here. Right there. And then Just have a free-for-all here. Start with this strand on the outside. Accidentally dropped that. Actually, we'll start with that. That was a lucky one, huh? There we have two colors there. 993. All right. So we're starting with the most amount of colors here, which is pretty much the outside border color, which is the 762. Let's count. Oh, goodness. There are a lot of these bags. So try to count them with you here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bags. 762. That gray, the grayish color there. But to make it a little better, right next to it is our first fairy dust, Z745, which is a yellow color. In case you skipped ahead just to see this, fairy dust is a special drill that has some mica powder on the top, and it is very, very shimmery. So definitely see it there with the lighting. Very gorgeous wherever it's charted on the canvas. Usually gives some reflection. Makes your eyes look to it, especially if it's charted next to an AB. So and then here we'll end the strand with two more fairy dust, Z727, which is definitely a gorgeous bright yellow. Able to see it better there. Very, very pretty, very shimmery. Struggling to show this one, unfortunately. There we go. So there's our first strand, first big strand. We have two fairy dusts, so we're looking for three more fairy dusts and our AB. Look at this purple. My goodness. So pretty. 3341, 948. Here's that 6000s range color. Nice muted purple there. 3713, 3041. And these squares are really, really nice. So I've primarily done Diamond Art Club kits my whole diamond painting career, and I have to say I definitely prefer their squares over the rounds, just simply because it's just personal preference, I guess. I love the way that they click in together. So here is our third fairy dust, Z369. It is a pastel green color. Very gorgeous. It's about a medium-sized bag of that one there. So you can see that there. And then right next to it, look at this gorgeous teal color, Z958. You can really see that fairy dust there. Very gorgeous. All right. Keep on going here. We got a couple more special drills. Two. So four. This blue is the blue and pink right next to each other. I absolutely love that. All right, so here is our AB color, AB 606. This is probably about a ruby red color, and it's got that very twinkly effect on there, so you can definitely see it. AB, in case you're skipping ahead here, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It's got that iridescent twinkly coating on the front. You can definitely see that on camera. Wherever that's charted, it's going to twinkle like crazy and bring a lot of life to wherever it's charted. If I had to guess, I mean, any Ariel fan can probably guess exactly where that's going to go. It's going to give a lot of life to her hair if I had to assume. So I believe we are just looking for one more fairy dust here. But based on my first unboxing, maybe I missed it. If that's the case, I can always go back. Nope. Here it is. Starting off this chain is our last fairy dust, Z721, which is an orange color. Very pretty. Very pumpkin orange there. All right, so this is our last strand of colors here. So then, ooh, look at that blue. Love it. Then we can go ahead and um, take a look at exactly where all of those special drills are charted on the canvas. There's another 6,000. Look at that one. Gorgeous. 718. And then the end hour colors here, 3845 and 3846. Two gorgeous blue colors. So I'm going to go ahead and, like the first one, I'm going to go ahead and put all of these back in the bag, and I'll be right back, okay? Be right back. All right, so we are back. All the diamonds are put away. So let's go ahead and let's take a look, as a quick reminder, what the special drills were. So we have that club symbol. We have that club symbol. That is our AB. We have a chunky L. We have a diamond, um, sideways bump, a pill icon, and then it looks kind of like a break icon to me. I don't really know. I need to learn my symbols. So if you guys have names for these individual ones, especially Z727 and Z958, let me know what you guys use for those icons, because I need to expand my vocabulary. So first and foremost, let's start with that AB. That seems to be a trend I do. So we'll just go ahead and go down the list. So as you guess, and as I guessed earlier too, it's going to be in her hair. So it's going to be that club icon. Ooh, excuse me. Fell out of my hands there. So it's going to be the club icon, which is going to be this symbol right in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and set it down, and I'll point it to you. So it's actually right in here in the top of her head right there. It's going to be right in here, coming down. There's some good chunks of it right here. It's got the red background with the white icon, that the white symbol, that is that club. And right in here, there's a chunk of it right here, some of it right next to her face, right in here. Because remember, that bag wasn't super big, but it's going to give like the accent of the sun coming and reflecting off of her hair. So it's going to be really, really pretty. So the next one, we'll start with our fairy dust. It's that chunky L. It looks like it's going to be primarily like in the oceany areas. So like, or the where the water is going to be reflecting off of her. So it's going to be a little chunk right here in her fin area. So it's going to be right in here. There's little bits of it right in there. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of it, but even down here, hopefully you guys can see without that reflection. So right in here, let's see if I can get my life together here. Right in here, it's gonna be that L. So it's really just gonna be like the reflection maybe of the scales of her fins right in here. So mainly like in her tail fin there. It's primarily where it is, like in this area right next to that letter J and K, all those sea foam blues and greens. That's where it's primarily gonna be. And then a little bit up here to outline her knee area right in there. And then we have the orange fairy dust. It's the diamond icon, which is going to be, I only primarily see it in a couple of areas, which is going to be in her hair. So it's going to be like the outside of her hair. So right in here, there's a diamond icon. Bring it a little closer for you. So it's going to be this color and that icon, the shape. I always call them icons. They're symbols. The diamond symbol right in there. So it's going to be right in here. There's like a big line of it right in here leading up to the top of her hair. There's some right in here, and then the top of her hair right in here. Pretty much outlining that AB. So the fairy dust and the AB pretty much close by each other. It's going to really accentuate, the focal point, which is her hair, her face, her body. It's really going to twinkle. And then that's pretty much it for that one. Now I'm going to do these next two as a pairing because they are pretty much together. So it's the two yellow fairy dust, these two icons, and it's everywhere you see that yellow outline. So anywhere around the rocks, it's going to be around her body, and it's a combination. It kind of flip flops between. They're very similar shades, so one's darker than the other. I'd say like the pill icon is a little bit lighter than the other one. So around here is that pill icon, and then this one is the sideways bump. but it's pretty much everywhere you see that yellow outline. It's on in the outline of the circle around her, going all the way around here. Some in the looks like some kelp area right here, to the bottom of her fin area down here. Anywhere you see that yellow outline, that's going to be your fairy dust. Not all of it. I shouldn't say everywhere you see yellow. So, I mean, some of this beigey brown, it's not the fairy dust, but primarily the outlines. And then the last one is that blue fairy dust. Let me see exactly where I can find that. Yeah, so it's going to be this symbol right here. So it's going to be that teal symbol right in there. So it's going to be in between a lot of it, a lot of her fin and scales. It's going to be right in here. Good chunks of it right in here, going up her, just in pretty much here, not up here. It's going to be here, and going down her leg right there. So none in the kelpie areas. It's primarily just for her. It's like the accent right in the forefront of the image. So I don't see any down her fin down there. So yeah, that's gonna be where all of our special drills. So it's gonna be a lot of accentuating Ariel herself. Obviously, she is the focal point of the art piece. So it makes sense that the fairy dust and the AB is going to be all about her, since it's not going to be in the background anywhere, but all of that color blocking in the background, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am going to put this away and I'll come back to wrap up the video. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back to wrap up this video. So thank you so much for stopping in and watching the unboxing of both of these kits. The first one we unboxed was Terrific Tiana. Once again, the stats were 50.8 by 60.7. Absolutely loved all the special drills, especially that purple one that's going to be around the flowers all in the background area. 10 out of 10 for me. This one, the last one we unboxed was Wishing, which is Ariel. The stats on that one were 71.9 by 60, so a little bit bigger. Both were squares. So just keep that in mind. At this time on Diamond Art Club, both of these kits are still in stock as of today when I'm filming, the day that I'm filming this. So if you're interested in picking up either or both of these kits, just know that you can hop on there and go ahead and snag them for yourself. So thank you so much for stopping in to watch the unboxing. Like I said, if you could please, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, let me know some feedback. I'm going to be improving some of the editing that I'm doing on this. And then if you would like to see more content, more unboxings, I'm going to be doing my very first whip-in chat, hopefully this weekend. So keep your eyes posted for that one. So that being said, thank you so much for stopping in today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.